Hey Halifax, Brenda Kay here with the Halifax Home Selling Group and the sweet Miss Frankie who's with me every day. What we're talking today is all the info that's going out there. Like I read somewhere this morning, prices are dropping by 15 to 20%. Not here, not that I can see when I look at the numbers. So what I'm going to do is go over a couple things and then get your guys' opinion below what you think. For years, I said Halifax was the last frontier of affordable real estate in a major port city. And I truly still believe that when you look at what's going on in Halifax. So number one, here's the thing, Halifax, right? We are having a boom. I mean, I know I just look so young, but in actual fact, I've been out working in the Halifax area for almost 40 years, and I have watched the city over those 40 years, and the growth in Halifax was like, oh my God, it was like a turtle is the way we went. Here's a shout out to Halifax Mayor John Savage, because since he's been in, this city is just rocking and rolling, and people are finally starting to come down here and say, I want to live among all the friendly people in Halifax. So remember that, we're very, very friendly. Okay, so let's talk numbers. So right now, we currently have 855 listings on the market. Last week, our average sell price was $463. Our average list was $467. Our average sell was $463. Now get this, our median price in the last 7 days, our median price, which I like, the most repetitive number, was list at $435 and sell at $440. So in our median pricing, so I looked and I said, okay, we've had 77 gone from pending to sold in the last 7 days. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go through every one that's sold and see how many sold for over list price. 17 sales, and the one that I found that jumped right out at me, not happening all the time, but it did jump right out at me, there was one listed at $499.9 and it went for $602,000. Okay, so let's talk about the price is dropping. So like I said, right now, our average sell price is $463. Our average sell price at this period in 2021 was $481. That's 4%. It's not 15%, it's not 20%. So here's what we're seeing in this market. Pre-pandemic, so for 12, 13 years pre-pandemic, I saw the rate of growth go anywhere 2 to 4% per year in equity, okay? So let's go by 4. So I had this semi I sold a couple into just under 270 4 years ago. So if I did the math and the market had not had the pandemic or the flurry that went on, I would have resold that this year. I would have listed at 369.9. Okay? So there's that number. During the pandemic, the demand was so high, these units were listing for $480, $490. They were selling at $540. Okay, so now I've got $369, we've got $540. I listed the property at $489.9, which is right now, that's the price comparable that it shows. And it sold for full price, sold right away. So you see what I'm saying? We're not dropping back to pre-pandemic prices for sure. I mean, that would be deadly. We don't ever want to see that again, considering what people have paid for their homes. And there's no indication of that. So don't panic if you've paid, because we don't see anything coming for Halifax that's going to crash our market or drop our values down. We are really, really strong. So when they put the numbers out, and that's the other thing, when I do my numbers, it's just Halifax and Dartmouth. That's because you know what? That's the nucleus of our world. This is where we are, and we want to know what's going on. So do I see the prices falling? I can't find 15 or 20% when I look at the actual numbers for Halifax and Dartmouth. And I'm not saying anybody else's math is wrong. I'm just presenting the numbers. I mean, I do them every Monday. Watch them like a hawk. At this time, a year ago, you had 506 active listings, and you had about 20 days on market. Right now, like I said, we have 855. Our average days on market is 28. So we're going up about 2. So we are still in a seller's market. People's budget have been affected. They've gone down with the rates going up. That's what's going to happen. But I've said this before, and I mean it. I paid 13% in the 80s. Everybody will continue to trade real estate. Everybody needs shelter. Don't listen to everything you read. Right now in Halifax, based on those actual numbers right there, okay, for a single family, 4%. But remember, last year, it was really inflated. And when you look just back at April and May, the average price then was, well over 500,000. That has settled down. We have not dropped to pre-pandemic levels. We're in a seller's market, which is 0 to 90 days. We're only at 28 days. Properties priced in the 350 to 450 range most times are still going in competing offers if it's priced properly. That's what's happening. So you see, Halifax is just such a great place to come. And it's a great place to still, like I said, find affordable real estate. I mean, the average price in Toronto, $1 million something. Think about it. The average price right now, down here, $463,000, and you can own a home. Young ones coming up, if you're, the interest rates are scaring you off, don't. Talk to a realtor, talk to a mortgage broker, talk about your budget. We can still get you into nice homes in this market. So, and sellers, it's still strong. I would love to hear your comments on this and how you feel of what you're hearing on the news. So please comment below. And again, thank you for tuning in. Hit subscribe. If you like my videos, you'll get one every Thursday. I'm Brenda Kay with the Halifax Home Selling Group. This is the Sweet Miss Frankie, and we'll see you next Thursday. Cheers.